Washington Governor Jay Inslee's announcement today that all K-12 and higher ed educators will be required to be fully vaccinated by October 18th will also have a big impact on athletics around the state.
So this requirement also applies to all coaches at all levels, and that includes college. Brenna Green is joining us now in the newsroom to break down what is next for WSU's head coach Nick Rolovich, as well as the other coaches all around the state. Brenna?
Yeah, we're going to start with Nick Rolovich, who is not vaccinated and has said his reasons will remain private. It's widely believed his reasons are of the personal variety and not related to medical or religious exemptions, which will be the only way employees can avoid receiving the vaccine. Rolovich is the highest paid employee in the entire state of Washington, with his salary last year being $3,195,500, which means if he were to submit a medical or religious exemption, that would be heavily investigated by the state. Inslee said the reason why he included coaches in the mandate is that they are viewed as educators and thus will be treated as such. This is what WSU had to say today after Inslee's statement. We applaud the efforts of Governor Inslee to protect the health and safety of the people of Washington. Washington State athletics, including staff, coaches, and student athletes, will continue to follow all campus, local, state, Pac-12, and NCAA guidelines related to health and safety surrounding COVID-19, and we will work to ensure the mandates in the governor's proclamation are followed, end quote. Rolovich was asked last week if he would consider getting a vaccine if Inslee announced a vaccine mandate. Here's what he had to say.
We're doing everyday testing. We're following all the rules that are put in place, and I don't know what exactly it's going to say, but it's something definitely to always consider.
Rolovich is expected to be made available to the media tomorrow morning around 10:30. We will be there and we'll be providing updates. On to the high school level, where this vaccine mandate will affect thousands of coaches across the state. Today was the first day of high school football practice in Washington, and I was at Mount Spokane this morning. I asked head coach Terry Clower, who is vaccinated, what effect a vaccine mandate would have on his profession if Inslee were to announce such a thing.
You look at guys in the NFL, we're stepping down. We're stepping away from their jobs because of it. And that's $1 million jobs. We get, pennies for the hour. And so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of coaching shuffle that's happening.
Coaches, like everyone else, have until October 5th to start the vaccination process, and we will see if the turnover is as prevalent as Coach Clower anticipates. Back to you.